Well, hello, Sagittarius. Hello, hello. Come on in, guys. Hey, Sitsi. Hey, girl. I'm going to wait for YouTube to let you guys know that I'm on. I said Sagittarius. My bad. Hey, hey, Virgo. My bad. I said Sagittarius because I just did Sagittarius. Hey, Sitsi. Hey, Nat. Hey, Sean. Let me tell you the reason why I know I said the wrong name. I'm like, wait a minute. Why is Nat doing here? Why is Sean in here? My bad. My bad. Hey, guys. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Wounds to Wisdom. Girl, I haven't seen you in here in a while. Hey, girl. Hey, Chantel. Hey, Brianna. Hey, Miss Sassy. Hey, Kiana. Hey, honey. Hey, Taisheem. I was about to say another name. Taisheem. All right. Are you guys ready for your reading? Are you ready for your reading? All right, let's get into it. Let's see what's coming out here for you today. Now, some of this energy could happen this weekend, and I forgot that today literally was Friday. So we are going to kind of aim it towards this weekend, even though we know a lot of this stuff is going to go out, okay, further than that. But let's get into it. This is for Virgo. Let's see what's coming out here for Virgo. Okay, first card that's coming out here for you. You are a magical person. Exercise the magic in you to help you with the challenges in your life. You see where it says this enhances your energy of your magical powers or awareness of the unseen world. Now, what does this mean? Because not everybody be on the magic stuff, okay? I totally understand. This, though, is more so what you have faith in and making sure you pray, because these are always ritual cards. Okay, so are you guys keeping up with your rituals? Routine is ritual, but this is saying that you can get whatever you want. You can manifest whatever you want. Even though you may have challenges in your life, you are able to do that because it is what natural for you according to that card. Okay. You got this at the bottom of the deck. There are outside influences affecting the outcome. The best you can do is improvise and keep pushing forward. Now, what does this mean? Let's see. To influence the thoughts or actions of others, or presenting your point of view and want to bend it in your favor. So I'll say it this way. There could be someone in general that may be trying to affect you getting a job at work, right? So let's just say there are coworkers who are talking bad about you to the higher ups. There could be someone who is in a person that you like. Let's say it's somebody that you like. There could be friends or family in that person's ear. So there are influences that are affecting something that you're trying to obtain. Now, I'm not going to lie. I've seen this in astrology. There are planets that I see that could be hindering, not necessarily hindering, but slowing down the progression. Okay? Slowing down the progression. All right. So if you are wondering why a relationship didn't work out, it's because maybe there was someone who knew that your person was in love with you. I don't know. Okay. But I definitely see it's something like that. But is it going to stop you from getting what you want? Hell no. Because guess what came out with that? I promise you, you think I'm lying. These two. Perfect mate and money. And I promise you, this is a deck. Oh, wow. I just now saw prosperity at the bottom of the deck. Okay. This is a deck. It's still full. I haven't, I didn't pre-pull. Today, I did not pre-pull. These are the two cards that came out together. So I don't want you guys to get discouraged. Because Virgos have been getting very discouraged lately when it comes down to certain things. Some of you guys are coming out of it, which I'm so happy about. You have your days, where it's kind of a little crappy for you. You have your days where you cry, right? But things are definitely getting better. Let's talk about this perfect mate. Let's read it. It says, there it is again. You are manifesting your ideal partner. Well, that's exactly what the witch card says. You are a magical person. and you are able to exercise and get what you want, even with the challenges that you may have. Okay? Use this to attract the perfect mate that will be one who is supportive of you, faithful, as long as you live. Okay? I like that. Go ahead, Virgo. Money. No freaking way. There is no way in hell that this says you're manifesting. You're manifesting. I promise you, I swear, I put my hand up. I did not put these cards down prematurely. I did not do this pre-read or nothing. You're manifesting. You are a magical person. What is it telling you that you can do? That means the power is within you. There is something that you may be missing or something that you're not seeing. Okay? You have the ability to manifest what you want. But let's say you are manifesting financial abundance, a pay raise, unexpected money, or some kind of financial reward. This card covered it. They're like, I don't care. Whatever it is, that's what it is with the money. And then you even have this prosperity card, even at the bottom of the deck, which literally says, when you live your life seeking joy, love, and happiness, prosperity will follow. Keep on your path. That was not a coincidence, by the way. Couldn't be. That is not a coincidence. So I definitely see you guys are manifesting. And sometimes this is just what you do. If it just sits in your head, you are able to do that. But I do believe that you guys have been having challenges. There have been people who have gotten in the way of promotions. There have been people who have gotten in the way of love and getting in the way of your relationships with family. Yeah. That has happened. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the tarot. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Virgo. Let's see. And however it falls is how we're going to read it today, okay? This is for Virgo. Let me see if I can do it this way. I know it's a little ghetto, but there we go. You guys got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? Scattered energy, feeling overwhelmed, feeling disorganized. Feeling disorganized, making bad choices with what you eat, making bad choices in what you spend your money on, making bad choices in love, making bad choices. Overcommitting to people and things that you shouldn't be overcommitting to. Feeling like you dropped the ball because you have not moved faster than you want to here. What does it say on that card? You need to plan and execute. It didn't say plan. It says plan and execute. Don't say that you're going to do X, Y, and Z and you do not do it. It was funny. I was actually doing somebody's reading yesterday. And she was laughing at me because I said, I literally told Virgo last week. I was telling her what I told y'all last week. I was like, I literally told Virgo last week. Okay. How I went to the store, and I'm not going to overspend. I literally had the list, y'all. I literally had the list. Went in a store. I was like, I'm not going to pick anything up. And guess what? They had some stuff on sale I've been wanting to get. I'm like, damn. What was the plan? What was on the list? What was the poor choice? Picking it up because something was on sale. I did not execute. That is what this is basically saying. There are things that you guys are putting in place, the things that you are planning, or you have goals and what you want to do, but you're not following through. You're not executing it. You're not following through. Kind of sound like your person that you've been dealing with, right? It's funny because that's literally showing right now, but we'll get to that in a minute. This is what you have to do in order for you to start balancing things in your life, because this is the opposite of balance. Think about that. If it's the Two of Pentacles is saying balance, that's what this card says in the upright, right? That's the upright. But when it's not, it says balancing. When it's not, it's saying now I have to tell you what you need to be doing. You're going to do it though. I think the plan and execution is good. I think that you guys have something to work on. You guys have something to aim for. I think that's a really good thing. Now, I do feel like you guys are really busy. That's another thing that I see. I feel like, oh, this is how it came out. Want to show y'all, okay? You guys are going to be really busy. Here with the Fool card, there's some new things coming in here for you, Virgo. Okay, I like this. I like the fact that it says free spirit. I feel like you guys are freeing yourself from things, freeing yourself from certain types of emotions and certain, mindsets. I feel like you guys are thinking a little bit more logically here. You do have a routine, or you're trying to. I think that you guys have detached from certain people, certain situations that were no good for you. And you see how it's like there's a new beginning that's about to start. Sagittarius had this in reverse. They weren't necessarily ready yet, but they will. For you, you want the newness. You are begging for it. You are like, Lord, please give me this. That came out in the second position. This ain't about no, stagnation. You like, baby, if I get the opportunity, I'm going for it. There is no second guessing. There is no thinking. This is how you are. You're so ready for things to change. There is no waiting. There is no delay. If somebody call you for a job, you taking it. If it's a relationship that seemingly seems okay, you're like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to go with the flow. I'm going to go for it. I may have some mixed feelings about it, but I'm going to do it. You are dying for change. You are longing for change. You don't want to wait. You do not. Some of you are dealing with a air sign, possibly Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Another sign is Pisces and Leo. Let's keep going. This is for Virgo. One at a time, please, for Virgo. That showed up just like that. Empress card is in the upright. Okay. Okay, Virgo, second house here. This is really good. Let me tell you why this is interesting. The Fool card is new. And literally the next card that came after that was the Empress. Look at how you're feeling in this new beginning. This did not come out in reverse. So I'm not going to say that this is going to happen overnight. This newness that you're about to experience really does feel like you're going to be having this months after something changes. So, let's just say you start a new job. The new job is it, right? But you're not going to be comfortable until what? Weeks later, right? Maybe even months later. Let's say it comes down for you to move. Okay, the move is the newness, but you're not going to really get comfortable until months later. That's what this is. Comfortability is always the Empress. She's always settled in. This is where the pleasure comes from, once she's settled in. So you see that there is something that's going to happen here. I just think you got to execute what you're going after. I think the thing is that you guys are scattered, like it says. You may be making 2 steps forward and maybe 3 back. That could be the thing that's actually happening here for you. Okay, maybe you guys, say you're going to do things, and again, like I said before, you intend on doing it, but there's something that distracts you. I feel like that is what this is, but this is the opposite energy. I'm not seeing that. I feel like now you're like, oh, I'm good. Second house energy, money is okay. You're living comfortable. You're feeling comfortable here. But then this is also talking about pleasure. It's a Venus ruled planet. And it's sitting right on top of mate, perfect mate, which is her, right? She literally is what? This is the wife. This is the wife, the husband. Okay? And the second house Empress is the money. Now, what did it say? It says you're manifesting financial abundance, a pay raise, an unexpected money, or some kind of financial reward. This is what the Empress is sitting on. That's the reason why the Fool card came out. I just think that right now there's things that are getting in the way, or people in general who are trying to get in the way, that's stopping this rebirth, that's stopping this like new beginning. And you have to think, because part of this is like, people may try to do it, right? But at the same time, can they really stop you? Not necessarily. Because see, this Two of Pentacles is not saying it's like it's out of your hands, you can't do anything about it. No, it's saying do this and do that, and you will receive this. Plan, be goal oriented, and execute. And let's say this is war. Let's look at it in that way. What if you are in a war of your mind, in a war in general? What do? They plan and execute, right? Before they actually go out there. They just don't go out there on the field. And if you guys believe that this is something that could be like warlike conditions, where there's people who are blocking you, things that are blocking you, you are going to have to keep that in the forefront of your mind. I can't pick this up right now. I can't deal with this type of person right now. I can't do it, right? Because it is going to stop your growth. The universe is trying to bring in this new beginning for you, but you gotta pull yourself together here. Okay? You may have become complacent. That's another, you see that other word here again, it says scattered. Remember, when I put these cards down, I'm not looking at it. I was looking at this card that says scattered. You got it on here again, that says scattered. Okay? Some of you guys, again, like I said before, I don't know. I just feel like something is happening and it's a loop. Over and over again, feels like a loop. It just feels like you can't get out of a certain situation. And that's the thing that has been bothering you more than anything. But that's going to change with that Fool card. Okay? Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Virgo. Okay, you came up in the upright. And then look at what came out next on the bottom of the deck. You see that? You see how it's saying that you're healing here? This is a healing element because this is the 6th house dealing with work and career and your health. And even this talks about the healing element. I think all parts of you are healing at this time. I really do. I feel like you guys are starting to see your own imperfections. And these are the things that you're trying to heal and change, repair. Okay, that's what I feel. There's somebody here in your reading that's helping you. And there is not one person showing up, but I feel it with this card. I feel it with that card. Somebody's here is helping you because they're going to come in and help you resolve some type of problem. Now, could it be someone from your work or someone who can call you back? I mean, yeah, that could be it. But I definitely feel like there is somebody, well, I'm not going to say I know there is somebody here. Because if we're dealing with work, this could be like a promotion. Some type of recommendation for a source is letting me know that you guys may have been in that position for a very long time. But there's something that's about to change here for you. A lot of you guys are so tired. You're so burnt out. Oh my God. And you are feeling restless. I mean, I am being for real. Like when I said that Fool card was on point, this is exactly what it's saying. You see how it says feeling restless? What did I say about the Fool card? Y'all are like, listen, if it happens, I am going, overly going. Y'all are tired of this non-action, this no movement in your life, the stagnation. Y'all are tired of that. And I wondered if the universe is doing this on purpose because it's coming out with the Hermit. Maybe it's trying to get you to see something. Because we don't need y'all to sabotage this. Now, I would say that with anybody. I would have said that with a Capricorn reading, which I gotta do theirs because they're gonna be getting on me today. But I would have said it with a Capricorn, Aquarius. I would have said that with their reading. But I really do feel like it's intentional. You can't go into this new beginning. Seriously, you can't go into the new beginning sabotaging shit. You can't do it. You've been dealing with someone who literally thinks that you are like this clean, like wife, husband material. They're just like, this is like a goody two shoes. And I swear to God, I don't even know where that word came from. And I don't think that they're saying it in that way, but I really do believe that that's what they think about you. You guys have been trying to force things with people that wasn't going to work. You guys are trying to fit in with people where you ain't going to fit in with them. They clowns. Like, what are you doing? Y'all know y'all, like, what's the point of y'all trying to be friends with people at work? And I know for a fact that they ain't no Virgo energy. I already know. That ain't no Virgo energy. Y'all may be nice. You know how to put that little cute face on, that smile. Good morning, good morning. You go to your desk and you just got that bitch face. You sit as soon as you sit down. I had to say something to them, okay? There are people who you have been surrounded with who have not been on your level, none whatsoever. And I don't really know who this is, to be honest with you, but they looked at you and you didn't even see this about yourself. They looked at you and they were just like, Virgo is just so perfect. Even if you're not perfect, even if you didn't think of yourself like that, they were just like, Virgo is just so Virgo. You know how people just think that you have it all the way put together? They think you just got life together. And you be like, no. No, ma'am. But this is the way that they viewed you. I bet you didn't know that, did you? And what if that is a lover? What if this is someone that you were dating? Did you know that they thought about you like that? I bet you didn't, because they were probably treating you bogusly. They probably left you on red somewhere. And you were just like, what was wrong with me? Nothing. That's the problem. Ain't nothing wrong with you. That's the reason why they ain't here. Because if something was wrong with you, they'll be on your line 24/7. If something was wrong with you. Okay? Wasn't nothing wrong with you. That's the reason why they ain't here. Let's get it. This for Virgo. But see, this is the type of look. I asked for somebody else now. I asked for somebody else. Look what happened. Didn't I just say, if something was wrong with you, they'll be around? See, that, you know, when you seemingly are okay, which I feel like you are, you got your struggles, right? But when you are okay, when you look like you got a level-headedness to yourself, this brings out the worst in the other person because you're a mirror to them. They be like, well, damn, why I'm not like that? Your coworker is wondering why you come to work and your shoes always so clean, your clothes are all white, always fresh, your face is clean. Baby, one thing about me in a face card, I have to have a, like, I don't know how to really describe it. Like, I have dry skin in general, but there are people who I'm thriving to have skin like, okay? When I look at them, I automatically think, I wonder if they're Virgos. I swear to God. Okay? So when people look at you, that's what they think. They be like, man, like, it's just something about them. There's always this like perfection with them, with their hair or something, the way that they have their car clean. And even if you don't think that way about yourself, there's people around you who think that way. Are there things that you need to adjust? Yes, of course. But again, people are not in your life 24/7. They only see certain parts of you. Now, that card that came out, the devil, is somebody else, but it is also you. Why do I say you? Because see, remember, the devil, that's in your mind. We're not saying the things on the outside of you. I'm talking about the things that you're fighting, which is what we just talked about with the war, right? I'm so happy that came out because it literally backed me up. It backed me up. I literally just talked about a war and what's coming out. The devil in reverse of all things. The devil in reverse. This is bad. Addictions. Remember we saw that card over and over again, stuck in a loop? I know y'all remember the card that came out. Obsessing over things. Obsessions. And the universe has said, this is an unhealthy pattern, Virgo. We're going to go right back to the witch card. What did it say? Come on, let's do this together. What did it say? It says, you are a magical person if you exercise the magic within you to help you with the challenges in your life. But you have to admit that you got the problem. You have to admit that these challenges are there and stop pretending that it's not. Because you don't want to feel, you don't want to, I'm okay. Because see, that's a Sag thing. I don't really see that with you too much. But I see that with Sag all the time. They be getting on my nerve with that. Okay? But with you, you're doing that a little bit. I'm okay. I know I'm not okay, but I'm okay. You have to face the problem in order to fix it. And so for a lot of you, you ain't been at that place. You are codependent on something. Is it a person? Could be. Are you dealing with people who are codependent and have addictions? Have they become your toxic trait? See, this person can rub off on you too. Unfortunately, this person can rub off on you. All right? And this is what I'm saying. I see that there has been some rubbing off here. And if it's a friend, you need to run. And if it's a love interest, you need to be getting on a jet. A lot of you have been stuck in karmic connections that are not even over yet. Hopefully you know that. I don't see this being over. Now, this Knight of Cups shouldn't have come out with that Devil. Even if it is a different person, you got to get out of this loop. You are attracting the wrong kinds of love. Because you must face the problem that's within you. You're going to be facing those same kind of issues until you resolve the problem within yourself. And let's go back. Because do you do it? Absolutely. Let's how do we know that? You see how good God is? You see how good God is? He knew. God knew that we were going to get to this part of the reading. I'm sorry. I don't mean to mix up y'all cards, but baby, we're going to get to this again. We're going to get to this. See, God knew. Okay. How do we know for a fact that you guys are going to get out of this loop? This person shows up. You are manifesting your ideal partner. Someone who is what? Supportive and faithful as long as you live. Surrender to the plan, Virgo. Stop forcing it. Allow yourself to accept it. Allow yourself to be loved. Allow yourself to go with the flow. That's how I know. You're not going to be stuck in this habit, this burning desire that you have for somebody, or your idea of what you think this person is, or what your idea of how much money you're supposed to have, or the idea of how you're supposed to look and feel, and the people that you're supposed to be around, when you know for a fact that that shit ain't got nothing to do with you. It says your ideal and nobody else's. And this is how you're going to be able to attract these things. All of a sudden, invitations are going to start showing up. People are going to start showing up because you are attracting it. All of a sudden, you become charming and beautiful. How do we know you're going to be beautiful? Beauty. Don't y'all love when I get on the road right before I'm about to cut the video off? That's how it always works, right? Because they're telling us stuff before I even figure it out. I'm like, oh, that's why that card came out. Like, yes, I do know that this is the second house. Yes, it does deal with money and money that's going to be coming in here for you. But no, this is how you're going to attract it. This is no low self-esteem. This is no low confidence energy. This is no woe is me. That is not what this is saying. You are powerful enough to change your situation. You ain't got to do all of what you think that I'm telling you have to do. It starts with the mind. Plan and execute. Follow through. Get out of your vulnerabilities, I'm thinking, your self-doubts, this low self-esteem, your weaknesses for people, your weaknesses for things. You need to be able to face that. And what are they? Write them down. Write them down. Yasmina, when I go to the grocery store and I write on there that I'm going to get a pack of turkey and 2 cans of pop, do not, under no circumstances, go over this. Because I was burning, baby. I end up spending $40 more. I didn't even want to tell y'all. I was like, how the hell did I do that? Yes, I love the fact that the short ribs is on sale. But baby, I was pissed. Because I'm like, I knew better than that. I could have gotten it. It's not like I had the money. I could have gotten it. But see, I have my own goals. There are things that I'm trying to do for myself. But I'm using myself as an example because I do that all the time. Okay? Plan and execute. And a lot of times what we do, we're doing it out of impulsiveness because of our inadequacies. Because of what we feel we don't have. Because I didn't have that in the refrigerator and I must have that there. Because baby, I ain't going to go maybe like 6 months without having some short ribs. But I didn't have to get it. I had food in my refrigerator. You guys get what I'm saying? You are acting out of your low self-esteem, your low self-worth. You are acting out of that. And you've been dealing with people in general who've been bullying you, who have been out of control. And then you start picking up that habit. All right, Virgo. All right. Let's get a little messy before we leave here. Sorry, I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all Virgos. I jacked up y'all deck. I'm sorry about that. That's going to irritate me. This is why I don't listen back to my videos. Because that right there on video, when I go back and look at that, that's going to piss me off. But I ain't got time. Let's go back. Let's see what's going to come out here. Let's get a little messy. Now, you guys don't know. I thought I told y'all, but maybe not. But I did tell Sagittarius. Y'all do have other readings that I've already done. These are TikTok readings. And they've been eating it up over there. So I'm going to be posting those later tonight. I'm going to post it over there. I'm going to post it over here. Virgo, let's get to it. Man, that was quick. All right, let's see what came out. Exactly. Stockpile. Oh, I love it. That's the first card that came out for you. That's the first card. Now, this is a little nasty because if you are in a connection or relationship with somebody, they got more money than they say they have, though. They got more money than they say. That don't necessarily have to be a bad thing because if y'all ain't married, you ain't got to know what they got. I ain't gonna tell nobody what I got. If I ain't married to you, you ain't gotta know what I got in my bank account. Okay? But I feel like that's more so like a marriage energy where somebody may be having something like a secret stash. And it's like, I mean, of course, even some married women do that. I know for a fact. People get mad when a man do it, but like I know women who do that. So I do feel like somebody has some money and they're pretending they have no money. Now, this is another thing. Let me tell you another thing. This could be someone who's going to come into your life who got way more money than what they're letting on. Oh, Virgo. Did I say that? Mm-hmm. They're just making themselves to be appearing to be just a regular person. They're normal, but just a regular person. They can afford to take you out. They can afford that. But it is something about that makes me feel like they got more than what they're letting on. They're trying to see what you about. They're trying to see if you like everybody else. Are you really wanting me for me? Or are you wanting me for my money? Okay? I like this person's energy. I really do. Oh. Okay, hold on. Card fill, give me a second. Ooh. Somebody coming in your life like a wrecking ball. Somebody driving you crazy. Remember when I said that I still believe that there was somebody that's still still around. It didn't show, but it kind of feels that way. Or maybe not. Is it just the memories? Either way, you are dealing with somebody whose energy is like this. Now, let me tell you what this is equivalent to. if their energy is like this and this big ass hole is in their wall and you go over their house during the wintertime, do you think that they're going to be the only one that's going to get sick? Yeah, no ma'am. You are dealing with a vampire slayer. No, I was playing. You're the slayer. This is someone in general who thrives off of drama. They must make drama in your life. Okay? They must. It says emotional drama queen. Y'all know I always pay attention to the drama queen, and I never paid attention to the emotional, because y'all know I don't be paying attention to these cards. I don't be paying attention to what they be saying half the time. It says emo. Causing emotional drama. This is the type of person who will try to force to be in your life. Now, I'm not saying force in the way that you think I'm trying to say force now. I'm not saying it in that way. But I'm saying, remember, this could be someone who is trying to get back in, even if you're trying to tell them no. Okay? And be careful with like weirdos who may actually try to like force things on you. Okay? That was the one I said, ooh, what is that? That was a card that came out. Now, I don't know what this means. Now, like I said before, if you are dealing with a weirdo, you may have to get some type of litigation. You are definitely dealing with a weirdo. Let's hope that's not the case. This could also be someone who you are married to or you got kids with. You could be dealing with someone who has some kind of, what is it called? Legal problems. You could be dealing with someone who got legal issues, legal problems. You are also dealing with somebody who's dealing with another person who's driving them crazy, and then they come over here and drive you crazy. So it's not that they're just crazy. It's that they're dealing with somebody who's also a lunatic and crazy and who's obsessed with them. And then they come over to you because they're doing this whole back and forth thing. Because all of a sudden, I don't know why I hurt the other person. I don't even know why, because y'all already know I don't even talk about the other person. I don't even really be seeing that in readings too much, but I sure did see it this time. Y'all probably know who this person is. I don't know. This person is whoever they're dealing with or been dealing with. It's just like them. You see how you don't fit in this picture? This is the reason why you don't need to be there. This is why you don't need to be there. Guess what the universe gave you guys as the last card? Cutting ties. Okay? This is an expiration date. I need y'all to put your expiration date in the comment section. What was the expiration date? Okay? Was it in March sometime? It says this has an expiration date to it, or it's already expired. Do not allow this person to come back into your life, okay? It says discontinue use of this particular situation. This weekend, Virgo, your whole plan is for you to focus on yourself and to regain balance. That is your whole focus this weekend, okay? Is to do that. Try to get encouragement where you can. Be around people who are going to be really encouraging, okay? And not anyone who's going to be drama-filled. And if you do feel like it's going to be a drama-filled, don't go around those people, okay? Please don't. Because again, like I said before, you're going to end up regressing. That is hilarious. You said the expiration date is the 14th. Oh, Lord have mercy. It was just now yesterday, Royce? That is funny. Okay. Let's just hope that it sticks. Yours is a little bit too early, Royce. That means that you have the likelihood of this person coming back about a 99%. All right. Virgo, I love you guys. If you are interested in a personal reading, all the information is down below in the description box. I don't have any availability on Sunday, but I do have availability tomorrow. I have availability tomorrow if you guys are interested. I do have a astrology and tarot special going on for $75 for a 1-hour Zoom if you guys are interested in that. Make sure you guys please like, subscribe, and comment, but also make sure you subscribe because you guys will get that notification bell when I drop these other videos tonight, okay? I love you guys. Have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, Courtney, I almost cut the camera off. Courtney, I'm going to come back Sunday. I'm going to come back Sunday. Unless you don't want to wait, you can just tell me. But I want to come back Sunday. You'll be the first person. Okay? That's for Cash App Live. I want to come back Sunday. Okay? Just let me know. All right. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.